What is up, Coaster Squabble? We are back, day 2 of the Race to 250 trip. We are at Hersheypark in the morning. We just got done with Candemonium. Got early entry to it, but we were able to get on Candemonium because it was open to the public earlier. And we just got done with 2 rides on Storm Runner. And now we are heading to Fahrenheit. So setting up to be an epic day so far. Lines aren't too bad, especially right at opening, and we are going to see what happens next. So good start to the day. Reminder, we are tackling Kennywood in a couple hours, just after we're done hitting all the spots at Hershey. So we're gonna ride Fahrenheit, see how it holds up to the last time I rode it. So stay tuned. There's Storm Runner. Just got done with that a little bit ago, but we just rode Fahrenheit. It was a pretty good ride. Jolly Rancher, I am skipping today. When you only have 2 hours, you don't want to waste your time on that. Anyways, Fahrenheit was pretty good. Not as good as I remember as we're walking under Trailblazer, but been a really good day so far. We've already gotten on 3 rides in less than an hour. And considering we only have 2 hours here, it's gonna be epic. Fahrenheit's gonna drop a couple spots in my list. It's just not as exciting as I remember, but it's gonna be sweet. So we'll head to Great Bear and Sky Rush next, and we'll see what happens after that. All right, we just got done with Great Bear and Sky Rush. So just as I'm talking now though, the line for Comet is packed. I'm sure the line for Twizzlers is packed also, and the line for Great Bear is probably packed too. So even though we've been able to get on all five of the big ones in just under an hour and a half, minus Wildcats Revenge from last night, it seems like the Saturday crowd is really starting to show up, and the park's gonna be pretty crowded for the rest of the day. I do love the marching band that is around. They've played some awesome tunes. The Price is Right theme song, the Zelda theme song. It's just a really nice atmosphere to the park. We've already gone to Great Adventure so far, and the thing I love about Hersheypark, even as loud as it gets over here, is that they really do the little things right. The employees are super nice, the theming's awesome, and like, it's just a really nice park atmosphere. So we'll see if Kennywood can top it later. But right now I'm gonna try to go on Coco Cruiser and try to get that credit. Well, we try to get the Coco Cruiser credit, but looking at this line, it's definitely gonna be a no-go. So it's worth a shot. I'm not even sure if they would have let me on, but at least for now, we could lap a couple rides on Candemonium and figure it out later. So worth a shot. Yeah, the crowd's really starting to get going here. I mean, this is a Saturday in the middle of summer, so definitely caught our break with how much we were able to do in that first hour and a half. Overall, like I said, really good day. You know, we got as much as we could done in this hour and a half, and Candemonium's probably a 45-minute line, and it's not worth an extra ride on it today. So our first half of the day is awesome. Now it's time to go to Kennywood. You know, it was me, my dad, and my brother. I was able to get on, like I said, Storm Runner, Fahrenheit, Candemonium, Great Bear, and Sky Rush. And my dad and my brother went on Storm Runner with me and Candemonium with me. They went on Trailblazer instead of Fahrenheit. They're not big Fahrenheit fans. And they went on Great Bear, and then they're in line for Super Duper Looper right now instead of Sky Rush, because they're not big Sky Rush people either. So really good first half of the day. That's gonna do it for the first half of episode 2. We're gonna tune in for the drive and then on to my 250th at Kennywood. So we'll check it out. All right, Wendy's stop and a 3.5 hour drive later. Part 2, we are at Kennywood. Shabam.
you have a bag, you're gonna get asked to
curtain.
take it off anyway, so you might as well take it off now.
Get excited!
Woo!
Make some noise! Make some noise!
Well, we did it. I know it's our first time checking in from the parking lot, but I just got done with my 250th roller coaster, and no, it's not Skyrocket there. We just got done with Steel Curtain. So there's 8 coasters here at Kennywood, and I had to get on the 6th one of 8. So we got on Jackrabbit, Thunderbolt, then Phantoms, then we did we did Racer, then Thunderbolt, then Phantoms, then Jackrabbit. Then we waited in line for Skyrocket. It closed down. So we went to Little Phantom instead. I barely was able to get that one. And then we just waited in 45 minutes for Steel Curtain, and we got it. So super excited, considering it's still crazy to think how we were at Hershey today, this morning. So we've gotten a lot done so far. We got here at 4. It's around 7, and we've got on 6 of their coasters, and I'll show you Steel Curtain right there, number 250. It's awesome. So right now, it looks like Skyrocket's going to be closed for the rest of the day, which is okay. It's fine. It usually gets a long line anyways. And then I'm going to go to Exterminator, try to check that out to get one more credit. And we're going to go to Phantom's Revenge to get one more ride on it. And then we're going to be heading out, going to Cedar Point tomorrow morning. So stay tuned. Walking over to Exterminator, we see Black Widow over here. This is my first time in this corner of the park. But it's pretty epic. We got Exterminator. We're gonna see how long the line it is. Probably just wait it out and then head to Cedar Point, get that last credit. So, but Black Widow has like a 70-minute line. So it seems like that's really one of the most popular coasters at the park. You got the arcade over here. I'm not sure how new that one is, but it looks like one of the taller versions of the Zamperla discs. So time to ride Exterminator, and we will get that credit. Watch this. We dipped on Exterminator. I know it's loud, but it had almost an hour's wait, and I figured it's not worth it. We'll just leave that to do next time at Kennywood, but we also need daylight for going to Cedar Point, so we're gonna do one more ride on Phantom and call it a day. We just got off of Phantom's Revenge, second row ride. Front of the train's a lot better than the back of the train, so that's definitely gonna move up a couple of spots. But unfortunately, Skyrocket looks to be donezo. Looks like they threw in the towel. This empty train hasn't moved at all. I think they actually evac'd the riders that were there earlier. But Kennywood tried. It was closed when we got here. It opened for roughly half an hour or so, and then it closed down again. So just missed that tiny window that we were here, but I mean, 6 out of the 8 coasters in one day, that's pretty good stuff. So we're gonna make our way towards the exit and conclude our day here at Kennywood. Well, that's gonna do it for our day at Kennywood. Like I said, awesome day. We got 6 coasters in just under 4 hours. We got all 3 wooden coasters. We had Phantom's Revenge, Little Phantom, and Steel Curtain. So just able to get 250 as the sun's winding down here. But not even to mention how much we got done at Hershey earlier in the day with Storm Runner and Fahrenheit and Great Bear and Candemonium and Skyrush all in one day. So definitely a jam-packed park day. You could do it. I mean, this is a Saturday and as busy can be. So you could do it in one try, but probably recommend a full day at Hershey and a full day at Kennywood. But if you want to try to squeeze in as much as you can go for it, because we were able to do it and we were pretty successful at it. So 250th coaster down. My 200th coaster was 3 years ago, so it's been a little bit of a long time coming. But just walking to my car at the free parking spot, and we're gonna be at Cedar Point tomorrow for 251, which is hopefully Top Thrill 2 if it's open. So We're gonna keep our fingers crossed there. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Episode 2 of the Race to 250. We finally did it. Now let's get 251 tomorrow. I will see you then. Thank you for watching Coaster Squabble. Peace. Skyrocket, we will ride you next time. Steel Curtain, thank you for number 250.